It's Avraham Shepherd here. I want to read with you a little part of the Zohar of the parasaht Noach that speaks about the sins that there were in the generation of Noach, and unfortunately also today, all the generations of the humanity, and what to do with it. So let's starting in the beginning, not in the beginning of the Zohar, middle of the Zohar. It says like this: Rabbi Yitzchak hava shchiach kamed Rabbi Shimon. So Rabbi Yitzchak was one of the students of Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, and he was there with him. Amar le, and he told him, Haikra dechtiv, it says in our parasha, Vatishachet haaretz lifnei Elokim, that the land was corrupted in front of God. Ibnei nashe chat'an ara bema. So the question of the Rabbi Yitzchak to Rabbi Shimon, why does it speaks about the land? It should speaks about the people. It says Vatishachet haaretz, that the land were getting corrupted. So what the land did wrong? It's the people. Amar le begin dechtiv ki yeshchit kol basar et darko, because it says that all the humanity, all the people, and we'll see also the animals, they were getting corrupted. They were doing immoral things. Kama deitmar, like it says in the different midrashim, different sources of Chazal. Ki gav nadav v'titameh haaretz v'yafkod aleh et avona. We have another pasuk from Parashat Vayikra that it says that the land got impure, and then Hashem punished the land. So it's the same thing. We can ask the same thing. El abnei nashe chatan. The people are doing the sins. Why the land is getting the punishment? So what is really the part of the land within the sin? So really, the whole purpose of the land is for the people. So if the people are not doing what they're supposed to do, so the land is part of that, because the whole purpose of the land is to have the people on them. So when the people are doing bad things, they are corrupting the land, and when the land is getting corrupted, so then the punishment gets also on the land. By the way, we see that also in the previous parasha, in the sin of Adam Arishon, that also we know that the land got also punished, right? That's why we have the thorns, that the kotz v'dardar tatzmiach lach is that the land is growing thorns, is part of the punishment for the sin of Adam Arishon. So it's the same thing. And this is the pasuk in our parasha, that it says that the land was getting corrupted because the old flesh, meaning all the human beings and all the animals, they did immoral things, right? So this is the starting point. Now the question is, what is the tikkun? What can we do in this bediavad state, after effect, after it happened? So what do we do now? Tachazi, come and see, says the Zohar, kol chatui debar nash kulu chabluta dile talyan b'tshuva. Says the Zohar that all of the sins of people, all of the humanity, it all goes back to tshuva. What does it mean, tshuva? Literally it means to repent, to go back. And here what we're saying is that we have to learn what is tshuva. This is the way to do tikkun, right? So the Zohar is specifying about this specific sin. Chata'at doshit zara al ara. In this specific sin of spilling seed, that it's called as if to, like that it goes on the ground, right? That's the literal translation. Mechab la'arche, it is corrupting the ways. Ve'apik zara al ara, to put the seed on the ground, meaning not that there's no fruits for the seeds. Mechabel leu mechabel ara, and that's why it is doing the corruption for the person himself and also for the land. And on that specific sin, it says in Yirmiyahu that nichtam avodech lefanai, meaning the sin is getting carved within the not the soul of the person, but the garments of the soul of the person, right? So it's like a stain that is on the garments of the soul. This is the literal translation of the pasuk. Nichtam is the language of ketem. Ketem is a stain. So there's a stain on the garments. So what do? How do we take the garments of our soul to laundry? How can we clean the garments of our soul? So it says, Ki lo el chafetz resha ata lo yigurecha ra. Right? It says in the pasuk in Tehillim. Literal translation of the pasuk is that you are God that doesn't desire evilness, so the evil cannot come to you. Okay? We have to understand what does it mean. Basically, it means that there is a part of the creation that all of the negativity cannot reach. Okay? Then all the negativity, all the evil forces, they can reach until a certain place within the spiritual worlds. And there is worlds of spirituality that are pure, that there's no negativity there. That is called lo yigurecha ra, that the evil cannot reach there. Okay? Basically, in the terms of the Kabbalah, so this is called the world of Atzilut. The world of Atzilut, it says lo yigurecha ra, the evil cannot reach there. Right? Now, the point is that when we want to do tshuva, when we want to repent, how can we get the strength to repent? How we can get the strength to do the proper tshuva? So the answer is that we have to connect to the place that is not corrupted. We have to connect to the place that our soul is there, that the evilness cannot reach there, right? So this is the world of Atzilut. And whoever is practicing the Torah, the mitzvot, in the proper way, and is doing the meditations like we're speaking about all the time and so on, so slowly is getting spiritual elevation to go up within the spiritual worlds. And then when he's connected to the world of Atzilut, then from there is receiving the power of the purity to really do the proper tshuva, to repent and to do the tikkun for all the sins. And now this person is not only that he can do it for himself, he can also help others, because we know that all of the souls are connected, right? It's like one big tree. All of the humanity is like the leaves of that tree, but it's all connected. And then that's what it comes back to Noach. That Noach, he was the righteous person of his generation, right? It says Tzadik Yesod Olam. So the righteous person of that generation, he was able to help everybody, right? We know that one of the things that we say about Noach, that he didn't pray for his generation, not like Avraham Avinu. Avraham Avinu, he prayed for the people of Sodom. Noach, he didn't. But after effect, what he did, that he went into the ark, when he came out, so the world was clean, not in a pleasant way, but it was clean world, and then there was a new beginning. So, a matter of fact, he did help the world, that afterwards there was a new beginning. Okay, anyhow, to close the mark and to say what the message is that there is sins in the world. There is personal sins, there is global sins, there is a lot of things that are happening that we wish they wouldn't happen. We don't know exactly what is the reason that those things are happening, what is the plan of Hashem with it, but we have to take as much as we can, each one in his domain, for himself, for his family, for his friends, each person according to his ability to take responsibility to elevate himself and everybody that are around him to a higher spiritual state. And as much as we are elevated, we are connecting ourselves to higher levels of our soul, we can get more strength to do more tikkun and to bring purity and holiness to this world. So Bezrat Hashem, we'll finish with that, and I will say my blessing from here, Kever David, King's David tomb, Yerushalayim, that everybody will have the inspiration to really elevate and to connect to Hashem, to connect the source of our soul, and to bring the light and to bring holiness and tikkun to the world, and to make Hashem happy, right? To connect with Hashem and to be happy with Hashem, and Bezrat Hashem, to have everybody to have pleasant Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom Mevorach from King David's tomb, Yerushalayim. Thank you very much.